Yo, what's good, boys? Welcome back to the channel. It's going to be day 63 or day 64 of documenting the e-commerce journey, something like that. Right now, I'm just in the middle of shooting some UGC for the brand. I've done one script, got 2 more to do, and then tonight I got to edit up the videos. But yeah, right now I'm just going to finish off these scripts and probably wait for this fight to finish, and then I'm going to go hit the gym or go for a run, something like that. See what the weather's hitting off by the time I get this done. Yeah, we'll see what happens, and I'll take you guys with me whenever I do whatever I'm going to do. So yeah, see you guys then.
Said no, I want a challenge. I want to see what I'm capable of doing.
Alright, so my phone keeps falling over because I have a shit-ass tripod from Officeworks and it's windy as fuck, but hopefully the stability's not too bad, or I can fix it up in the editing process. But yeah, I just got back from the gym. Hit some buys and tries. Pretty much completely given up on the bulk now. Pretty much just main gaining up until it starts getting colder again. I literally just can't bring myself to eat a fuck ton of food while it's this hot. But yeah, I watched the end of the Mike Tyson Jake Paul fight. That was a complete waste of 30 minutes that I'll never be able to get back. The wind's getting fucked now, so I'm sure my phone's about to fall over again. But I'm getting back into the swing of this YouTube thing. I'm finding it easier to talk to the camera again. The main issue when you start taking like longer breaks is that like I just lose the skill of being able to talk to the camera without just completely reading off a script. But yeah, hopefully that comes back to me and I can start pumping these out a lot easier. I also want to make sure the videos stay at a high quality. So I want to hire an editor to help with like transitions, just cutting shit up. So all I really have to do is just, you know, record the raw files and then just send them to a bloke. You know, they can add transitions and add some shit to make it more engaging. So if you're an editor or know any editors, make sure to tell me in the comments or send me a message on Instagram. But yeah, on the business side of things, the CRO that we got done on the PDP is worked an absolute treat. So yeah, introducing the sub box back onto the PDP has been a massive move. Like honestly, I can't believe we weren't focusing on it earlier. We're literally making like 3 or 4K a day in sub value literally every single day. And a sub is just worth so much more than a one-time purchase. It's literally like 60 to 70% net profit because there's no marketing expense. So initially we were going to wait until December to start pushing on the sub side of things. But yeah, honestly, it was massive that we decided to do this before Black Friday. So yeah, the heightened traffic that we're getting now, we can funnel that into the subs. And yeah, having the website optimized for subscriptions just makes the traffic so much more valuable. Also, yeah, I want to do more videos that are like strictly providing value instead of just talking about my business. Similar to like the videos that I've done on iterating ads and talking about how to actually build a sustainable brand. But yeah, to be honest, I haven't really been putting much thought into I haven't really been putting much effort into coming up with ideas for those sorts of videos. But if you guys have any thoughts or any sort of videos that you want to see me talk about, make sure to leave them in the comments and I'll definitely make videos on them. I'm just not sure what people want to see. But yeah, when I get home, I'm going to go through my Discord and have a look at some of the questions that people have been asking, and I'll give some answers on here to hopefully provide some value, and maybe they're questions that you also want to hear answered. Yeah, I don't know if I was really explaining myself that well throughout this video. There were a bunch of people walking around and I'm fucking awkward as fuck, so yeah. But I'll see you guys in the next clip. Alright, so it's now the next day. I've compiled some of the most frequently asked questions from the Discord. And yeah, I'm just going to go through them now and give you guys some answers, hopefully provide some value, and yeah, let's get into it. Alright, so the first question is it recommended to run an Advantage Plus campaign or just manual? So I'd say when you're starting out, you want to be running both campaigns and just testing what works best for your ad account. Obviously, every ad account's different, every brand is different. Some things are going to work better for other people than others. And that's why even if you see people online saying that they're doing well with one thing or another, like you just want to give everything a fair crack. So yeah, some accounts do best with like 10 different campaigns running at the same time. Some ad accounts do best with just one campaign running at a time. It's really just a lot of trial and error and figuring out what works for you. Personally, our brand, we just run the one campaign at the moment, as that's just what's worked the best for us. But obviously, Advantage Plus just gets better and better the more customer data you have and the more purchases you have on your pixel. So early on, we needed to use interest targeting to actually feed into the Advantage Plus so it knew what our target demographic was. Obviously, the targeting is still heavily done by the creative itself and the content within it. But yeah, it can help speed the process along by finding interests that work for you. But yeah, as I said before, it's just a lot of trial and error. I mean, the more money you spend, the more purchases you'll get and the better your Advantage Plus will be. So yeah, to sum it up, it varies from brand to brand. You really just have to test everything, see what works best for you. And also, just because something hasn't worked in the past, like if your Advantage Plus doesn't work right off the bat, it doesn't mean that it'll never work. Like the more data you get and the better your Facebook pixel becomes, the higher chance that Advantage Plus or Broad has of working. So the second question I have here is, what are some rules you follow when testing creatives?
how much do you allocate it, and when do you decide to kill it? So I'd say it really depends on how much creative you're testing at the time. So if you're throwing in a bunch of different creatives into a testing campaign, you probably just want to turn off ads as soon as they reach your target CPA without a purchase. But if your output isn't massive, you kind of need to give these ads a bit more leeway so they actually have a chance to perform. So then I'd say you can let it spend up to whatever your AOV is, and then seeing whether it's profitable or not, and then just turning it off if it isn't. Outside of just looking at the CPA and ROAS and the profitability of the ads, make sure you're monitoring the key metrics as well, like the click-through rate, the hook rate, and the hold rate, to see if the ad has potential or things that you can iterate on, even if it's not giving you the desired outcome. I mean, another thing is ads won't always deliver you consistent results. Some days will just be bad days, and maybe you need to give an ad a bit more of a chance to actually see if it has potential or not. The decision of when to keep it or to kill it really just comes down to your confidence in the ad, as well as how much of an upfront loss you're willing to absorb to figure out if that ad is good or not. Yeah, once again, it's not an exact science. It's really just a whole bunch of trial and error, and you have to figure out what is giving you the best result and what's making your business profitable. And then the last question that I get a lot as well is, how do you start a branded product? So I assume most of the people that come across my videos have been more in the drop shipping and the organic drop shipping space, because that's just what's big on YouTube at the moment. But I go over exactly what my business model is and what we hope to achieve with it, as well as how I would start a complete new brand from scratch in one of my previous videos. So I won't go over it again, but I'll make sure to leave that video in the description if you guys are interested. And yeah, outside of that, business is going really well. Black Friday is in full effect right now. We just hit our first ever 20K day. And yeah, we've been checking out more warehouse spaces. We went to one yesterday that was completely shit though, which is a bit unfortunate. Gonna keep putting in applications. Hopefully we can get that sorted by the end of the year, ready for when our big stock orders come at the start of next year. Make sure to join my Discord in the description if you guys are interested. Community's growing every day. Have a bunch of people in there that are happy to help. I'll answer every question that you guys have in there. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.